Hey everyone, welcome to Bomb Shelter, episode 5. Just got done. We had a really fun one today, lots of laughs. Buddy of mine came on, stand-up comedian. Started off in radio, and then obviously made the jump to podcasts, where he's pretty popular in the podcast domain. He's been on the biggest ones. He has a big one. And then luckily he came and did this one. So I am so happy and excited that we had him here, and we went through some real stinkers that he's had in his career. He started about a year after me, so it's been a long ride for this guy. He's seen some shit, and he came on Bomb Shelter to laugh about it, and did we ever? So I'm super excited for you guys to listen to my interview with my pal, Josh Potter. All right. Well, look at us. Now we're going to do it for real this time, Josh.
Yeah, I was just
sneak
here.
Peek last week.
I almost wore a black shirt again. I was like, they're going to just think I'm wearing the same clothes.
Yeah.
So I wore a white one.
You look great. You look great. You sound great.
Thank you.
You are great.
Thank you.
Josh, we've
You're
been
great.
friends for a few years. I remember the first time I saw you, might have been a little bit out of the pandemic when there was only mics. Remember the $5
Oh, dude,
mics?
I used to do those in LA when I got there exclusively because I didn't know where else to go.
Yeah. Well, I think Weinsheng brought you to a mic that I was doing. It was like daytime.
Yeah.
And I had heard of you, and then that's where I saw you, and it was like, it was like, dude, it's a mic, and it's like immediately,
Yeah, dude,
I was
that
like,
was,
oh, this
I
guy.
remember now, it was the cafe one.
Yeah.
Because that was the Fourth Walls. I
Yep.
used to go to that. That was exclusively what I did when I got to LA because I saw Joey Diaz talk about it on like Rogan.
Yeah.
So I started going to him because I was like, I'm not past anywhere. No one knows me.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing the road with Tom, so it was weird doing like theaters on the weekends, and then you come home and you're like paying $5
Yeah.
to go up twice a night.
That's the reality of
Yeah.
this. That is
Yeah.
literally what it is, man. You could have,
so true.
You could be living this rock star dream, and then next thing you know, you're getting bumped by a homeless guy.
Yeah. Or just like it's the sun's up and you're just at a cafe competing with the sound of a coffee machine.
But immediately when I saw you there, I was like, oh, this guy's seasoned. Like by the time you got to LA, you must have been doing
I was,
that.
let's see, I would have been 2017. I was like 9 to 10 years in
Yeah.
when I moved to LA.
It
I was already
showed.
doing the road like a lot
Yeah, right. It showed.
on the East Coast at least. Well, just as much as I could. I won't say a lot.
How long you been doing stand-up now?
Now it's, since 2008.
Since 2008. Okay,
So
I
it's
started in
almost,
07.
it's been 18 years about.
Where at?
In Buffalo.
Okay.
And at the time when I started, there was only one bar show a week. And it wasn't an open, I mean, it was like a showcase. There was easily 100 people there every week. It was like
Wow.
regular people to watch
But
it.
that was like the only thing going on.
Yes. So if you got up on that, it made the whole week. And then like I was at the stage because I was kind of new. I was getting every other week. And I remember just being so depressed on the week I couldn't get it. And you go still hang out, obviously, hope someone doesn't come. But then, with the popularity of that show came a Wednesday show. And then because so many guys wanted to do that Tuesday show, the woman, Kristen Becker, who started it, she created a show to do like a farm team thing where she'd be like, okay, you're ready for the big show.
Nice. She had an NXT.
Yeah, exactly. So then you'd have to go to this real shitty open mic to do that. And then you get called up, hopefully. like you're coming out of the AHL, like
No,
the farm
it's
system.
literally like when you're on Raw now. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Well, you compare it to that. I compare it to like baseball.
Yeah.
Whereas
I
like
compare
you're in
everything to-
AAA, I compare everything to baseball.
Yeah,
yeah,
everything's
it's
pro
like
wrestling.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
to. I can merge into your metaphors. So.
Right. Remember we did that? Remember we did that with the
yeah.
emo bands? Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
That was
yeah.
fun, dude.
That was fun.
Yeah. I still think about like what emo band are you? Yeah. But we couldn't really do it for ourselves because you
No.
would just think your favorite band. You
No,
had
and as I
somebody else had
mature,
to
I
sign.
actually change. I think which one I am, like which one I start as, and which
Oh,
one.
dude, I'm always changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I'm
Yeah.
in a Jimmy World stage right
Oh,
now.
yeah. Dude, I was kind of there the other day.
I think that's just maturing.
Yeah, that's so true. I've been in an alkaline trio, fucking dark gothic, sad.
Yeah. I get into that's when I'm in thrice mode.
Ah.
You don't want to talk to me then.
I want to get thrice.
You don't want to
I
get
wanna
in thrice mode, Josh.
No, I want to get thrice Josh here on the show.
No, he's angry. He's sad. He's angry. He's cursing the skies.
Yeah. That was a fun time, and we you know, it's like something we always like when you meet another comedian who's into that. I mean, they're just like you're immediately friends.
You have to. I think it's a lot of things. If you meet anybody into that, you're like, I guess I kind of get this guy on a certain level already. It kind of takes you through a couple steps of getting to know someone.
It really is.
Yeah.
Because what other genres like that? What other genre says so much?
Well, especially when you can when you go well, which bands, and then you find out which bands, and you're like, I know this guy. Basically. I know what he's been. I know what his high school was like.
Exactly.
You know?
So when you started stand up, what walk me through what was going on in your head. Was it at that bar?
It was. Well, it was a different bar. So I was doing radio since I was 16, and at the time when I wanted to do stand up, I was 22, and I just I loved Jim Norton, I loved Artie Lang. These were like my idols because they were on the radio and they were comics.
Yeah,
and I thought that just meant I'm gonna write comedy or something for the radio. I didn't know about. I mean, I knew they did stand up. I had no idea how to go about it. And then local stand-up started coming in to do the radio show, and I started becoming friends with them.
What was the local venue in Buffalo that
early there was a Funny Bone. But at the time when I started, there was nothing. Helium didn't come until 2012, and that kind of changed my life a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So because I was, but at the time when I started, there was nothing. So I didn't know where to go. I didn't even really watch it that much other than on television. So I meet these local guys, Matt Bergman, Matt Wayne, these two guys that are still doing it, killing it to this day. And they told me what to do. They're like, you have to go to open mics. This is an open mic. This is an open mic. And I'm like, all right, I'll go to an open mic. So I go to one. It's whatever. I go, well, I did it. And I didn't think about I got to do this every day as often as I could.
Yeah.
I just thought, I did it. I'll do it again sometime.
Yeah.
This was I was like, well, this is dumb. There's only 6 people here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who would do good in this? I didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
And I did 3 of those in 3 months or something like that, and just thought all right, I'm I think what I'm writing is funny. I had just I didn't know what was going on with it yet. Nothing clicked. And my friends were like, I think you're funny and you can do this. You have to just really do it. I'm like, show me how. I'll do it anytime you want. And then they
they're like, we don't want you to.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You should.
And I was like, where do I go? I was like, I don't know. I know I have to go to these things, but these things don't seem to be helping. I didn't really understand the process. And then they booked me. They go, I think I said something cocky probably at some point, oh, if I could do it in front of people, that would give me a good idea.
Yeah.
Sarcastically saying it, oh, it's because no one's there.
Yeah.
That I'm not.
Dude, if there were people here, I would be killing it.
Yeah,
right
exactly. So they go, all right, and they had a show, and it was at a rock venue, and they sold 300 tickets. I mean, they were
oh shit.
I mean, it was a huge. It was the Mohawk place, and they had other local people on it, guys that were I respected and thought were really good. I remember I met my friend Dan Fisher there, and I really looked up to him, even though he was my age and only been doing it a year and a half or something at that point. I was like, this guy's my hero. He's so funny. And then
you're giving him rides places.
Yeah. I mean, we all became pals and some of my lifelong friends, but at that time you looked at them like they were seniors.
Yeah,
by
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so we had the show. 2 people go up ahead of me. I'm just doing a guest set, 5 minutes. 2 people go up ahead of me, do 10-minute sets. Crush. I'm like, this is sick. I'm like, this is gonna be sick. So then I go up to do my 5 minutes. Pin drop the whole time. They weren't even heckling me. It was they just stood still and just didn't. There was no noise. It was a vacuum of sound.
You're like, God, I wish there was no audience again.
Yeah. It sounded exactly the same.
It was way easier to bomb in front of no one.
It sounded exactly the same when there was no people there as when there were that many. And the only thing I did hear though was a guy who's now one of my best friends, Matt Wayne, great comic. He's still out. He's a New York comic. He opens for Joe List all the time. I saw him in one of the lights, and I just heard him go, "Oh God!" And
when do you hear that? How far into it?
I don't know. It's a 5-minute set, so about halfway through, 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. And then I don't even know if I finished the 5 minutes. It was all a blur. It was I felt sick. I was like, I couldn't. I mean, I can't see anyway, but I really couldn't see. You know what I mean? Like it was bad. Like I felt like I was gonna faint or something, and I got off stage, and then like I'm just kind of standing there in a daze, you know, like what the fuck was that? And then the next guy goes up, murders, doesn't even like reference me or anything, just goes into his shit, is murdering immediately, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so shitty. And I went into the alley and I puked my guts out. Like, just vomited. Just physically was like,
oh my God,
overwrought with disgust with myself.
Wow.
And then I didn't get out. That was in 2007. I did not get back. I just said, fuck stand up. I'm not doing it ever again. I thought, or like, but I still like, I go, there was something about feeling that shitty about it that made me go like, I want to do it again. But it took me a year. So I don't say I started until 2008.
Sure.
Because I went on a trip to like Amsterdam and Spain and stuff with my cousins. And it was like the first time I really got so fucking high, I think, because Amsterdam. And I think I had like an epiphany. Because I was like, man, I really like stand up. And like, I started writing more. I started writing a blog, and in the blog, I started realizing that's stand-up. Like, I wasn't just writing dumb A to B bullshit.
Yeah.
I really, like, I go, I could say this could be a joke. Like, they say you have to find your voice. I'm, like, listening to more podcasts are starting to become a thing now at this point, talking about it. And
finding your voice was a very popular thing to say around that time.
Right. And it's like, it doesn't mean it's bullshit, but it's like, I mean, you find how you talk or whatever, but it's like,
yeah, but there's like
the way they put the ethos of like, you have to find your point of view and stuff. You should have if you know who you are as a human being, you have your point of view established.
All right. You sound like a grumpy uncle. You should fucking know your voice.
I am a grumpy uncle.
Can you not hear your voice?
You can't. I mean, come on.
I found your voice. It's right there. You like let's get going. No, I
but yeah, it took me a year. After that epiphany, I realized I got to do it every day, and then I started.
Yeah. Well, I think like to me, finding your voice, it was probably a double-edged sword thing because on one hand, it felt like a fun journey, and actually let me forgive myself for all the bombing.
Yeah,
because it's like I'm on a bigger quest here.
That's what I mean. It's something you need to hear when you're starting out, like a thing like that to strive for. But it's like, once you get there, you're like, that was there all along.
It becomes like bigger than you. You idealize your voice.
Exactly.
So that's why then it becomes like this unreachable, like you'll be looking forever.
Right.
When really it was there the whole time.
It's just you just learn how to write better for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. So when's the next time you get back on stage?
It was August of 2008, and it was in that bar that I was talking about. Nietzsche's. No, it was in the main one, that show. That was the first time I went back up, because it was like there was a bunch of us, and it was our first night.
You're like, I want to get back to that no people.
Yeah. No. That wasn't.
bar.
It wasn't that bar.
Oh,
it was the one that I was talking about, where like they had
the scene
like
of the
the
crime.
real show, like the main. No, that was a rock club. I'm sorry if I was conflating all the venues. The bar show that I was talking about every Tuesday, that was the only like show that existed. That was like steady thing. The other bar was the one where I ate it in front of people in 2007.
Gotcha.
That other one didn't exist yet, you see. Sorry. My bad.
So which one did you go back to?
That Nietzsche's one on Tuesdays that we started the conversation with.
Got you.
But I hadn't performed there yet at that point.
Right. And how'd that go?
Good.
And at that point, you're like, okay, just start this. Keep going.
Excuse me. No, I just I got laughs. I got like 2 laughs, and it was enough to go like, all right, I'll come back next week, and like you figured it out.
How long were you in Buffalo for?
From 2008 till 2017. Excuse me, I'm trying to get rid of that. From 2008 till 2017. Take the recut.
Listen to the man. Take the recut.
Yeah,
you're such a radio guy. You know how to handle that. That's a recut when you're coughing and you got to get it out.
Just jump back. You can silence that
Jump
one.
back.
Yeah.
Using all your radio terms, huh?
Well, no, it was, I did. I stayed there till 2017. I moved to LA in 2017. I think I probably saw you. Was it COVID times? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know you were there then.
No, I didn't. The first time I performed at the store was like 5 days into living in LA, which is crazy.
And at some point, when do you start working with Tom Segura?
I worked with him well before I left from Buffalo. I started working with him in I think I won a contest at Helium, because Helium started in 2012, and I won their first like funniest person contest that they had. And because of that, I got graduated to middle. And the first weekend I middled was with Tom. And then literally like in my Twitter DMs, he goes, "Hey, do you want to come to Orlando with me next week?" And I was like, holy shit. I never flew anywhere in my life to do comedy. I've only driven. I drove a lot. But now I have to fly. I had to borrow $300 from my mom to like buy the plane ticket. And I only got paid like, what, $500. But at that time, Tom was like, you know, paper and rooms and stuff still.
Yeah.
So I just made what the club paid me.
Yeah.
So, and it was the first time a club put me in a fucking hotel on my own, like in my own room, which was sweet. Because, like, you know, the improvs used to do that. They put up a middle.
Yep.
Back in the day. Mm-hmm. And so it felt sick. And that was awesome. And then it was like, he liked hanging out with me, I guess, or whatever. So he just kind of kept it going. And then eventually his career was like snowballing. And then he's doing like, he's selling out the clubs.
Yeah.
And then he's like doing theaters and stuff. And it's like, I remember the first time he goes like, "Hey man, you don't have to pay for your travel anymore."
Wow.
And I told my other like road comic friends this. They're like, "What? Holy, she's paying for your fucking travel." Because usually you just get a guy that goes like, "Yeah, come open for me," and you have to get yourself there. That was like the whole thing back then.
Yeah.
This was like then it was like, you know, Tom and Joe and all these guys started
podcast
kind of making it a thing. Well, no, it's just they started selling tickets and then making it a thing where like you kind of pay for your opener's travel. I feel like that made all of us, when we started doing clubs, we're like, "No, I got you," to the guys you want to bring with you, and then you're like, "I'm losing money now." The guarantee didn't cover this.
Yeah. Wait, that's kind of cool though. That's inspiring for anybody in some local scene that's just anywhere that if
there's a lot of local guys like that. I feel
yeah,
like.
sure. You could like hit it big with a headliner.
Yeah,
and it doesn't even have to be a big headliner at the time.
No, I mean it's all about. I always thought it's always about the hang. At the time, like when it was Tom, he's the one who like shot off, obviously. But I was working with like dudes all the time. Like I got asked to go do clubs, and I would drive myself there all the time, or take the train or whatever the hell sometimes. But that was the whole point of the club. It kind of, like I said, changed my life. Even when I was like an MC, like I just was like not pushy about hanging out or anything like that. Just like enough. Good enough in a room where they'd be like, "Hey, do you want to?" There was like more guys were doing that, I guess, asking guys like, "This guy's chill to be in within a green room. Do you want to do fucking? I have to go to this other place."
We're getting around. Like,
I might risk.
Josh in a green room's pretty cool.
That's what I feel like it was, dude. Because I don't think I was that exceptionally good at stand up at the time. I mean, I was a serviceable middle, you know, and I think I was starting to kill as a middle. I was a good MC, but I mean, it's not like I'm some earth shattering voice of a generation that they need to be like, "Hey, come." I need you to come to fucking Columbus with me, dude.
Right.
You know, they just wanted to like, I don't want to risk what mutant they might hook me up with there. You're perfectly chill. Come, why don't you just do it?
Right.
You know?
Right.
And you're not like a bad at stand up, so it was a lot
it's
of
like
that.
your skill met your chill. Your skill met your chill.
yeah, that goes a long way. I'm telling you. It goes a long way. I know a ton of funny guys that are just like dildos to hang out with, and people let them know it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like it hurts them a little bit, but they're perfectly funny on stage. Yeah,
dildos could hurt, especially if it's a big one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, when you're out there with Tom, you ever run into any trouble on stage? You ever have some fucking stinkers in front of the man?
Well, that's the thing. Like, so now he's starting to do theaters and shit, and I never done fucking theater. I did a couple like stupid charity gigs and stuff because I was, you know, starting to do locally a bunch of shit, but nothing like that, you know? And so I think it was I think like I'm being aloof about it. I know exactly where I was. I was in Pittsburgh. And it was at the Masonic, whatever the hell, this like historic theater. My dad used to live in Pittsburgh too, so it was kind of like a cool, I've seen this place. And I was like, man, this is going to be awesome. So like I had done a couple things, but like, you know, this is a new thing. So I'm nervous, and it's like different vibes. The sound's coming back at you. It feels echoey. You're not used to like a monitor. You know what I mean? I'm talking into like speakers that are hanging on the fucking ceiling.
It's a whole different pace in the theater.
Yeah. So I hadn't been used to that. And first show, by the way, when I do these shows with Tom, at this point, even at the clubs, it's 2-man show. There's no MC. I'm just going up cold and blasting like a half hour or something. And so I go out there, and it's just kind of like Yeah, it was a half hour because this is important. So I go out there, I do my stuff. At the beginning, it's just like not hitting. It's like, ha, ha. There's like a ha's here.
A couple odds
They're a little
there.
scattered
Giant
ha's.
theater.
I'm trying to, trying to get them all on the same.
Yeah.
Getting a little
One by
smattering.
one, I'm going to get all of you.
I'm thinking in my head, I'm like,
minutes.
maybe this is just what it sounds like in one of these big places, you know? I don't know. It's,
right. Because the sound's over there.
I go,
and over
hold
here.
on.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw them. We're gonna throw them this one. This is a real test of the acoustics or whatever. So then you give them one, and it's like, hi, and you're like, man, I'm starting to get a little sweaty, you know. And it's just like not going great. My pacing's weird. I can't hear. I'm like, it's like you're on mushrooms with these monitors. Sometimes it happened to me, and I got another one after this. I just remembered.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's like the sound echoes back at you. It fucks up your just like pacing. And now you're like thinking of the pacing and now you're fumbling words. Now I'm saying this before this. I'm like, what am I? I'm all over the map.
Yeah.
You know? I need like a lighthouse to get me back towards shore here because I'm like just flailing. And I'm like getting through it, but in my head I know this joke.
You're like, I'm definitely gonna throw up after this.
yeah. And it's like, you know, like I get through it or whatever. I'm like, all right, I did my last one. I'm like, well, that wasn't great. And so I finish and I get off stage. Tom's not there. I'm like, so I like kind of walk slower. He's not like, usually I turn, he's like walking out. I turn, he's not there. I'm like, I start walking and then they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, you did 17 minutes. I'm supposed to do 30. I go, what? Because it was one of these clocks that has the time.
You thought the time was...
I did. Now I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh man, I'm so in my own head. I haven't even realized how long I've been up here.
Wait, it's only 17:30.
It was like 8:30, and I'm like, yeah, the show's at 8. I'm at 30. I don't know. I might have thought it was a 02, a 0:30. I don't know. It was like,
yeah, you already have trouble seeing.
yeah, I fucked it up. So I walk off. The stage guy's like, I don't know what he's doing. Like he's like yelling at somebody, and Tom comes flying up and goes, that was quick. And I go, sorry, dude. I'm trying to apologize while he's running out there. So then he goes out there and he like says something about it. He's like, sorry, I was taking a shit or something. And he got a huge laugh. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's what the place sounds like. And I was like, all right. So then I like go sit in this theater's so old. It doesn't have like sick green rooms. It has like, you're in a basement that looks like the hull of a ship. You got like pipes and fucking clings and radiators and shit.
Fuck.
So I'm just like sitting down there like, I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get fired. And I already had a dash with the devil on that trip because on the way there, I had in my bag weed and it's still illegal. And my bag got pulled to the side. I'm like, I'm fucking done. And the guy goes like, squeak, 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 puts the like thing inside his wand inside this part of the bag where I know the weed isn't, by the way. So I'm like, oh, you mind if I ask what you're looking for over there? And he goes, I'm looking for this. And it was my deodorant. It was like melted, so it looked like a liquid.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, oh, you can't have this on there. I go, take it, please. And then I got my bag and I threw up after that, too. That's funny. Because I was like, I thought I was going to go arrested and then not make the gigs and get fired. So then that happened. I'm like, well, I dashed the TSA, but not my own bombs, I suppose. And so I was just, and he never even like said it. I apologized for it. He's like, it doesn't matter, dude. And I was like, okay, thank you. But I just kept apologizing. That's what I do too. I'll just apologize. And then until they're just like, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
What did Tom say after he got off?
I didn't let him say anything. I apologized. I apologized so quickly. And he was just like, he literally was like, I do not care. And I was like,
yeah, definitely not.
He goes, clearly you realize. It's not like if you didn't know what you did and you're just like,
right.
What's wrong?
Yeah, Tom's a real one.
Yeah, he's like, you clearly feel worse about it than I give a shit about. I just had to run out there real quick and it was annoying, but I'm over it.
Those are the best headliners, are the ones that it's like so not about what you do up there. He's literally doing that to give you practice. You're a good hang. Somebody has to warm up the crowd.
Right. The hang has to be all of it.
I mean,
for
it's
them,
most of it.
for them,
you gotta be like.
They don't care if you're like. They want you to be good so that you can warm up the crowd, like you said. You have to be serviceable,
competent.
Yes.
Yeah. Steve Byrne used to go like, "All right, man, I'm gonna give you 20 minutes, and for that 20 minutes, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you bomb the whole time. I don't care if you literally pull down your pants and take a dump on that stage. You just clean that up, and I will get up there, and I'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'll be fine."
And that's nice that he says that, but that's not true, right?
No, I wouldn't actually take a shit, but metaphorically.
No. I'm saying like that's not true. Even like if you bring someone on the road with you that's bombing constantly, it does fuck up.
Yeah.
The momentum.
Sure. Well, I think
because
you're
just starting cold,
you're right.
basically.
I mean, I don't know. I think at that point
they have to really like you again, like the chill versus the skill level, like you said. If your skill is that bad, where you're just so bad. And the person either has an ego where they're like, it don't matter what's going on out there. I'm going to go out. Like, or not to just realize like, well, I should bring someone capable.
Right. Well, I guess bringing someone's different than like a one-off thing.
Yes. Well, that's true.
So like I did like a gig. I did a few with Steve Byrne in LA.
Okay.
Just different places. Like around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He was always very like, yeah, do whatever you got to do.
And he probably wants to challenge himself in those situations too.
Sure.
But that's great. It is benevolence to like take that. It's also, I think, to take the pressure off.
Does Tom ever talk about like stand up? Like after that, did you guys talk about like
we talk about jokes?
What went wrong?
We've talked about jokes. I don't talk about like because it's not about like I'll talk about my jokes or ask him advice about stuff. Or he'll. I mean, I think that's why he started bringing me too because he would reference my joke. He actually gave me like a new word or like a different way to say something one time, like in the very, very first weekend we worked together, and it like changed the joke completely. And I was like, that was right, dude. Like, and then like I've given him like some little things here and like very minor little things, but it's like something where it kind of just makes a click in an order or something like that,
Yeah.
Those things, but not like, we're not like, I don't know, waxing poetically about the craft or anything like that. It's just kind of like
voices together.
It's just kind of like just like turning wrenches on jokes, I suppose. But
yeah,
which is my favorite part. I love doing that. Like that's been I've been doing the set of the night thing just to kind of like get out of the house. And like doing the judging on it, like the panel or whatever they call it. Yeah. And it's not even like I'm saying this shit into the microphone, but I love when I like can hear something and know like if you just change this like one word, it's gonna work like faster.
Sure.
And like just being able to like say that to a guy and him like going like, yeah, you're right, because this, that, the other thing. That's like a cool moment.
Totally.
I like doing that like not even again into the microphone, but just like grabbing the guy on the side afterwards.
Oh, like, dude, I love that.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, you get a hit from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just like the math of a joke. It's cool.
The math of it, because I'm already obsessed with it anyways.
It's not even math. It's like English class. It's like kind of finding the optimum way to do something.
It's like music theory. It's like comedy theory.
Yeah.
There's reasons why certain things work.
Yeah.
So did Tom help you at all in LA? Like, did he like give you the bump? Like, yo, this is my friend Josh.
He did. He definitely would do that in like a lot of cases. In terms of just like me, because I had no friends here or anything.
Right.
So I'm just like, hey man, is it cool if I come by? And like the one time I came to the comedy store, I bought a ticket just to like. He goes, "What are you doing?" Then he's like, "You never been back here?" He took me in the main room, green room. I'm like, no, I've never been. When would I have been back here?
Yeah.
But he'll say stuff like that. Like, you don't hang out here all the time?
I like empty bars.
But he was like, because he knew I was working with other guys, but no other guys bringing me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I eventually would run into those guys after the fact, And
then you kind of like got plugged into the store. I mean, I thought it was quick. I missed out on a lot, but I felt like I met you, and next thing I know, like...
I mean, I was there a little bit before, like 2017 till COVID. I think I just like would go up on like Christina and Friends if she had one or something like that, or like the first time I ever went up at the store, it was that time where Tom's like where I bought this ticket. It was a Skylar Stone show. Remember he did like Comedy Rocks or whatever.
Yeah,
Tom was on that, and I bought a ticket, and he's like, "What are you doing? Just fucking come in the back, blah blah blah." So I'm sitting back there with him in the main room, green room. And like,
you have 2 drink minimum.
Yeah.
All right, Tom, I'll be there.
Crazy.
I gotta order one more drink.
Yeah. Sorry. So like, I'm sitting back there though with him, and like Jamie Kennedy and Steve-O were on the lineup, and they didn't they weren't there yet. And Skylar Stone's like freaking out and shit. No one's there. And Tom's like, why don't you put Josh up? And Skylar Stone's like, can he do 10 minutes? And he's like, he opens for me in theaters. He can do 10 minutes. And I'm like, sitting there, I'm like, this fucking guy, I can do 10 minutes. Give me a fucking break. But he doesn't know who the hell I am. So then he goes, all right, you have to go up next. So then he goes, yeah, just like 10 to 12 or whatever, they'll light you. So I go up there, 10 to 12. Now it's the opposite of the last story. 10 to 12 goes by. It goes by. And there's no light. And I'm like, I remember like vividly going, Josh, find the light in here before we go up there. And I did. I knew where it was. And I'm staring up in that spot like, where is it? Where is it? And by now, I've did things out of order because I did my best 10. I'm not like jokes that are supposed to go inside of those jokes. Now I'm pulling out. I'm just like a guy who has a bunch of swords in a sheath, and it's just like, and it's just like fumbling with them all because I don't know which weapon to do. And now I'm like running out of steam. I was doing good. And now I'm like running out of steam. I'm like, this has to be 10 to 12 minutes. What are we doing? Where is this light? Finally, the light comes on. And I go, I'm not an idiot. I knew the light wasn't on yet. And then I get off stage. I'm like, that was the craziest 10 to 2. I felt like I was getting laughs in the beginning. I went through almost my whole half-hour set. And I look at my thing, and it said I was on stage for 25 minutes. Neither of Steve-O or James, they just left me up there. Yeah. And Danny like brings that story up to me to this day. He's like,
what happened?
They didn't have anyone else to go up.
Yeah.
So they just didn't light me and just said, no one was like, keep going or anything. But that's what they not lighting me meant. And then they like threw up a door guy, and then the show ended because there was no one left on the show. So Skylar Stone just like, I did 25 minutes.
Oh, because at this point Tom already went on.
Everyone went up, yeah.
Oh, so this is the end.
Yeah.
So you like headline.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Then I walk off stage I showed up there with a ticket I bought. It was crazy. My head exploded walking out of there. I'm like, no one's gonna believe this. That was crazy. And it's not like Adam was coming up to me, you're a star. No, I just like was the cleanup to finish out the thing like during like so they could finish the check drop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was crazy. And then I think I brought up Renee Link. Or no, it was Luke Schwartz. I think I brought him up to like do the door guy spot.
It'd be great if you tried to get a refund. Like, hey, I came to enjoy a comedy show. Then they made me work. I at least get a free drink.
At least the fourth wall's only $5. I did a lot more time.
Well, there wasn't like an actual ticket, was there? That'd be great if you.
No. I don't think so. I think I just bought it online and said my name or something. But
well, that's fucking crazy.
That was crazy. And then it wasn't until I think I was in development after COVID.
Okay.
So.
And you're just going up in the belly room then?
Yeah, they put you up in the main room sometimes too. Mm-hmm. There's development spots in there.
Yeah, they didn't have that back in my day.
Yeah, that was I don't know when that started. Maybe Adam started it or something.
Yeah, it's a good thing for sure.
Sure,
it moves the farm system, right? Because I think back in my day, it was more of a in like the 2000s, mid 2000s, or even 90s. The only way to get past was you're a door guy, and then they'll pass you.
Yeah,
there was no like, so everybody was a door guy. Like
right.
There wasn't other people.
But you can't have like, well, there's like so many I don't know. I'm trying to remember like when I was in development, it felt like less people were. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I had no idea who was in because it's almost like a secret thing too. You don't only tell by the lineups who's doing that. There's no like list of development people. You just kind of have this nod and you can send your avails in, you know? And I didn't even know. I remember Emily came up to me and she was like, why haven't you been sending your avails? I'm like, I'm allowed to do that? I was like, what does that mean? She goes, yeah, you're in development spots. And I was like, I am? I had no idea.
Damn.
That's I think maybe I got it before COVID and came out of it in it and not knowing.
Maybe there was a list already. And
maybe.
Then Emily just acquired that list.
Yeah, I don't know. But she acted as if I was already in development spots and I had no idea that I was. So, and then I was like, oh, I'll start sending them in immediately. I'm so sorry.
When did you get passed?
2024. So
2024.
I think I was in development for 3 years, probably.
Whoa. How did that happen? How did you get past?
I showcased once, and my showcase was just mediocre, and it was like, fine.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like change comedy, obviously, but it wasn't like I bombed. And she was like, you got to get more used to like the OR.
Yeah.
So she said like, come on Mondays, friends and family. That's where you can like get used to it. And I just came every week for like 3 more months, and then she gave me another showcase, and that one was really good. And she was like, she wasn't ever like, she never passed anyone on the spot, but we did a shot after that one, and like she was like, I think it's pretty safe to say. And I was like, thank you, Katush, let's go. So that was cool.
And then you
But yeah, it took 2 showcases between like almost like, I guess, 6 months time.
6 months.
I think my first showcase was in November, and the other one was, no, it wasn't that much. November to February. So
It seems like she wanted to pass you the whole time.
I mean, that would have been nice.
I mean, if she was like,
The same
"Why
thing
aren't
happened
you-"
to Deb DiGiovanni too. She was the same nights as me both times. So
Yeah.
I think she even said, she's like, the crowd wasn't like, we'll see how much of it was the crowd doing another one. Basically.
Yeah, sure. That's some good talent coordinating.
Yeah, she was great.
And then what happened when you got passed? Like, how was that? Do you remember your first spot?
My first spot, I was fine. I was doing good now. Now I'm cooking. I was getting spots pretty out the gate. And then like they started getting like winding down. It gets in your head a little bit.
Yeah.
And so now I'm trying to like, now every time I'm like, I got to crush every time. Can't be fucking around with new jokes in the OR right now. I got to be.
Who the
I gotta
fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, exactly. I got to keep it going for these
New
people.
guys trying shit?
Yeah, so I got like a little squirrely, and I just like went up in the OR one night, and I had a shit set, just like the worst it could be. My timing was off. Everything was just, I was off, and it reflected on my entire set, and it just was like the shittiest feeling to just eat it in there, walk a bunch of people.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? That's like, because it's getting to that hour where they're like thinking about leaving anyway. If you're good, they'll stay. If you suck, they're like, well, this is over.
Yeah.
And then they leave. Oof. And before they were turning their phones in, they'd be able to look at the time. So they're like, oh, well, we got to sit here. Let's get the hell out of here. So you're just like, you feel like shit. You want to go, Bob Lubell yourself or whatever off the thing next door. Mike LaBelle, sorry.
Mike,
I got his name completely wrong.
Fuck, dude. Man, that's one that's.
Put it in post. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I wanted to jump off the
that I don't know his
I don't want
name.
to get your YouTube channel ripped off here for saying that.
No,
But
it's killing me that I don't have his name right there because I know it. I've known it forever. Fuck. Anyways.
Is this your job?
Yeah.
But anywho, I felt awful. And it was like one of those ones where even my friends came up to me and they were like, wow. And I was like, yeah, man. Like, that's how you know you got your friends respect you, because they'll be like, well, yeah, no, I'm not. You're not used to doing that shitty. And we're not used to seeing you do that shitty. So it's like, we can talk about it and you'll be laughing about it someday. And I go, yeah, maybe.
What how quickly into the set till you realized it was?
It was the whole set. It was
the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just bad.
You couldn't get nothing up.
Could
top.
not it was one of the worst ones out there.
Jesus.
And I've had like, the OR can be a little fickle bitch once in a while,
all the time.
And I remember I brought a girl that was my girlfriend at the time, and this is tough. Like, if a girl sees you bomb that you're dating, this is your job. She sees you eat shit at your job. That's not good. That's ick territory.
Oh yeah,
as they say.
Well, that's
so it's a dicey thing when you don't have like a slam dunk on your lap.
right.
I'm not bringing her to fucking Radio City. I'm bringing her to the fucking original room where it's Thunderdome. You know what I mean? These people don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't invite anyone for the longest
Yeah,
time.
I didn't want her to watch. One time, the first time she came, I didn't let her watch, and she thought that was weird. I'm like,
That's even worse.
that's worse. I know, and I go, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
That's worse.
Like eventually she's gonna have to see it. It's like your dick.
Yeah, and then yes, exactly. Well, true. But I'm not as
it's a
eager to
short
show.
set.
I'm not as eager to show her the OR. I'm not whipping the OR out in the first conversation. You know what I'm saying? Try to bring some other venues out first.
Maybe the belly room.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, so, yeah, that was a tough thing there. But the OR, like I said, she could be the best or the worst.
Yeah, Mitzi like designed it in a way to make it like kind of suck.
Yeah, I mean, and the way that it's like, the way the show is like, people come in and they could come late and they can leave early.
Yeah, the
and
revolving
It
door.
is like a bus terminal.
Yeah.
And in a way that is like still a living, breathing show.
That's why I think
It like works.
The real lesson in the OR is it's a crash course in comedy presence, because you're not getting the same show that the guy before you had. Maybe you could kind of get it for a little bit, maybe, but at any
there's
point,
stages.
At any point, it could change.
Yes,
the climate could
does.
change.
It's weather, dude.
It's weather.
Yeah, like,
but it's chaotic weather, and especially late night.
Yes,
Late night, it's like every other person. It's like a different climate.
Yeah,
and you have to just let go of all expectation every single time you go on. When I lived there for so long, like that, I swear I learned how to do stand-up late night in the OR. And after a while, when I got good at it, when I really learned it, wasn't when I was trying to kill. I mean, I sometimes maybe.
No, it's about being there, right?
It's about turning this broken room back into a comedy show.
Yeah.
And so whatever the conditions, after 3 hours, these guys had already seen the most famous comedians that there are. That was hours ago.
Yeah.
And then the last few guys are people you probably don't recognize. They're all good. Then people are starting to get tired because they've been there so long. A lot of people leave. Other energies come in that kind of weird out the ecosystem that's been there this whole time. And so you're dealing with all these different little puzzles.
Yeah.
And you just gotta.
I mean, I guess the cellar's like that. I guess the stand is kind of like that downstairs a little bit, but it's not
none of them is like
same-
it because
yeah.
they all have multiple shows a night. The OR is the one show all night.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter if there's an early show or a late show. Imagine
Well,
if
they've
those
broken
were
them up a little bit now, but
in the OR.
yes, there's 2 on Saturdays now. Well,
Yeah,
3 actually.
yeah.
midnight.
They've been doing
They
that for a
reset the
while.
room, which is cool, but it's still long. I mean, the shows are not just like you were saying. The shows aren't just like your 90-minute showcase show. These are like all at the very minimum. Like start at 7. This one ends at 10:30. Then the next one comes in. Then the next one's at 1 a.m. It starts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So, and it's like an hour at the end. The midnight special now, which is that when they reset the midnight room, it's electric. But it's like it's only on Saturdays. You know what I mean? So the rest of during the week, it's
You don't understand how my blood was just boiling.
No,
right
I know.
now,
I
'cause
can
I'm
see it
like,
in
they
your
fucking
face.
changed.
No,
that.
no. But
Look,
in the
I'm not saying I'm not
during the
thinking-
week, it's all long as hell. It's,
Yeah, I'm
it's
not one
the
of those old
show.
guys that are hung up on all the traditions, but there are a few that make this thing the flavor that it is. That if you didn't have it, it's no different than any of the other clubs.
No, it's only Saturday night where they.
Yeah, but
have done
Saturday
that,
night
but-
is. I mean, I guess I get it from a business standpoint because it is the Saturday night in West Hollywood. I'd still like it to be the way that it's always been.
Oh, I get it.
Because that is the show.
Right.
And by the way, that's when from a developing standpoint, from a comedian getting great, it's a Saturday a late night Saturday. Like that is so funky up there.
Yeah.
Because you have like
It still
weird
is. Don't
Hollywood.
get me wrong. It's not changed just because they have people. Leave
Yeah,
and
but
come in.
it's I like the mix of the people that are getting over it and then the new
Right.
people that came in, and it's just like figuring out how to turn that into a show. And then if you have any time after that, then you put on an act. But sometimes it takes the whole 15 minutes just rewiring it and reconstructing what was there in the beginning.
No, it's true. It's like it still happens on during the week, like I said. So it's like, you're getting up to like Don Barris territory, and these people, some of them, they stayed since 7. You know what I mean? And it gets banana land.
Yeah, but you see what it does to the guys that stay there too long.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God, they're drunk or they're Australian. That's why everyone's
They
everyone's
didn't come in Australian.
yeah,
What
yeah,
happened?
they left
These guys
Australia.
here so long.
But that's what usually the people that stay the whole time. They're like, I'm only here for 2 days,
Yeah.
and like just have nowhere else to go. And they're
No,
like,
the
"Shut up,
Australians
I can't do Australian. rules."
They don't sleep, man. Not
Yeah.
when they're in LA.
Well, that's the thing. They're like been sleeping all day, so they're like, I got to go someplace all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great energy.
It's true.
It's a great energy when everybody else is dead. There's a few lifelines that kind of pump back into the,
yeah.
like that. It's almost like a defibrillator. It's like some of these guys are like a great, get them going.
100%.
And then you have to learn who to play to. Like really, that's like the trick.
Well, yeah, because sometimes it's like this side of the room hates my.
You got to let them hate you.
Yeah.
You got to rely on laughter being contagious.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go over here and really hope they spread. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have you ever bombed in front of like somebody like a family member?
I mean, that's the worst.
All the time.
Every time my family member's there, I'm weird. So like I don't like when they're there. And so sometimes I don't even think it's bombing. It's just I'm not having any fun, so it feels like it sucks. Do you know what I mean? Like even if I'm doing fine, I'm just like that sucked. I hated it. They're there. I hate it. I hate when they're there.
What's going on in your head while you're up there?
I don't want them to hear me do this. This is not for them. This is not for them at all. Why do they have to come? Do they go watch my sister teach at school? I hate all of it. That's all that I think about. And then like my dad makes me feel bad. He's like, I just want to, I'm proud of you. I just want to see you. I'm just like, fine. Come. And then I like, it's like I'm being molested the entire time I'm there. I just feel so cringe. I'm like, go away. I hate it.
Yeah. I mean, and then you gotta hope that it's like a good show. Like I wouldn't like the Comedy Store is so cool that like you want to show people that, but whenever I do, I know that there's a chance this could not go well.
Yes.
Whereas like Mothership, odds are we'll be fine. It's actually like come see me there. I want everybody to see me there.
Right.
But the Comedy Store is like I can't rely on.
No, I can't. And I mean, even if it was the main room, I don't think I could rely on it. But also, I know my parents would never. I at least know they'll never fly to the West Coast, so they've never once even thought about it. So I have that luxury. But that's the thing. So if I headline the club at home, I'm like, oh God, I'm like, I'm doing 4 shows headlining the club at home, and I'm like, I hope I sell the tickets, this, that, the other thing. And then the last thing I need. Everyone else, because I'm at home too. Headlining at home is the fucking worst. Because you get every Tom, Dick, and Harry you ever met going like, can I get tickets? I'm like, well, I'm not going to sell a single fucking ticket if I get.
Can you get tickets? I've bought tickets for my own show.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not giving anybody tickets.
Also, do you want me to make any money? Like, you just want me to I'll just lose money just so you can come and not pay $20 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, come support your fucking friend or whatever. Or if you care about it, like, you're hitting me up enough to get, it's just pisses me off. And then they're like, where do I park? And they're trying to blow you up before the show. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
My aunt is always like, you tell me when you're coming. We'll pack out that whole room. All my friends are like, I don't want your fucking friends.
Exactly. And then they do it. And you're like, oh my God, my aunt's drunk friend is heckling the opener. They're going to throw him out. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that every fucking time. My dad comes with his buddies and they're doing dumb shit. I'm just like, dude, I hate it. I hate doing shows at home.
Yeah.
But yes, I've definitely like done bad in front of them too, where like, I don't know. It's not even doing bad. Like I'll say something where my mom like hates it. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't come anymore. Thank God.
Your mom, like, you walked her once and for all.
No, she just like doesn't get it. She like does it. She's like, you're saying terrible things. Like, why are people laughing? Like, this is terrible. This is like you're saying like incredibly horrific things.
She's not at all like proud. Like can't. Like,
she's proud,
that.
but I don't think she knows really what's going on. Like she sees like if like I did the theater with Tom like at the University of Buffalo or whatever. So she sees that and she's like, oh okay. And then like, if I'm like making enough money to do this or that, she's like, oh, okay, you have like a job. But she thinks like I still do radio, I think, because like she thinks the podcast is like radio. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think she really understands what's going on. But my dad certainly does. He'll hit me up. He'll be like, Preacher Lawson's in town, and I want to go see him.
God,
Can I get tickets?
that
and I'm
guy.
like, Dad, I don't know Preacher Lawson. I'll call the club. I know the club. I guess maybe I talk to the club.
Yeah.
But I'm not friends with Preacher Lawson. I wish I was. He's nice.
I wish he was. I mean, he like dads love this guy.
Yeah. They do, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's great.
My dad is married to a black woman too, so that probably.
Oh, that could be it.
Yeah, I think that has some more to do with it than dad's liking him.
So your mom's black?
I've never once referred to her as my stepmom, but I guess that's what she is. I say my father's wife is black. Yeah.
Wow. That's just, it's way easier to say stepmom.
No, it's not. I think that's crazy for a 40-year-old man to call someone his stepmom. It's not like she came in after I was already, I could have been a
Yeah,
stepdad
you're right.
by that point. You know what I'm saying?
That is the official title, but I hear what you're saying.
Not when it happens after you're 35.
Yeah, all right.
I don't think.
Fair enough.
Can't
Yeah.
be like my new stepmom.
You should say this is my dad's black wife.
Unless it's porn, you don't say that.
Unless it's porn.
Unless it's a porno.
Do you think your mom would be proud of what you're doing tomorrow? And am I allowed to talk about that at all?
Oh, I mean, I told my mom was. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'm just taping a set for something, but like, I don't think my mom would know anything about that. I think she was more proud when I was on Comics Unleashed or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but this is something that will come out that she could see.
she won't look for it. She has not the things to find this. I don't think, unless this. I don't know where this is. That's the thing. I don't know anything about where it's going to happen to it. But
And you would never show her?
no.
Okay, I don't know your mom.
No, I would never. I would hope my mom doesn't find my podcast, doesn't find any of it. She just thinks I'm out there doing it. Because she doesn't like. My mom thinks like when The Office first came on, my mom thought it was awkward that they looked at the camera. She was like, "This makes me uncomfortable. I don't like. Why are they talking to the camera?" She was like mortified at the idea of that. It was great. I was like, "Well, it makes it funny." She's like, "Nah." And then when Conan got the Tonight Show, she was like, "This is never gonna work." She's like,
Why?
"He's too weird. He's too weird to be. This is Johnny Carson."
Yeah.
I was like, we're not. I mean, that's like that just goes to show like. So obviously nothing that I'm doing comedically is up her alley. Let's just put it that way. And I don't care. It's not for her, like I said, or my dad or whomever. I guess it's for me and whoever else wants to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, "Mommy, please like my stuff." I don't care. I don't give one shit if she likes it or not.
I'm sure she'd be very proud of you, Josh. You're doing cool things, man.
Thank you.
It's I always love it when you come out to Austin. We have some good laughs.
Hell yeah,
We
dude.
always get
Yeah, you're the great hang.
it's
Josh.
a fun hang.
Yeah.
You seem very cool, calm, and collected. My question to you would
Stressed out.
be: do you have a time you like turned on the crowd?
Oh
or
yeah.
You like started coming.
I'm
at
not a
them?
roast guy, so hecklers. It's not like I can't think of one in particular, but I was just talking about this with Gardini the other night. There's times you see red, you know what I mean, and then you just go in, and then the crowd hates you. If you make the crowd start hating you, you're just yelling at a guy now. You're no better than him.
Yeah.
And I'm saying like fucked up shit, like I hope your car crashes on the way home, stuff like that. You know, like you get just so pissed off at a guy. It's only happened like a handful of times, I would say,
Yeah.
4 or 5 times.
What's the
in my
worst thing
life.
you said to somebody?
Oh God, I don't see. That's the thing. I just kind of black out a little bit on, or like red out when it happens. But I'm trying to remember. There was one where someone was like, I bet if I called my friend Matt, he would be able to reference it. I should have thought of that. But but yeah, no. I think I said something about like. I think I asked. I don't even want to say it. I'm like, that's why I'm hesitating. I'm not trying to remember. I'm trying.
You totally know
trying
what
to
you said.
avoid, trying to avoid it.
God,
I think I
can't
told
remember.
a woman that I
You just
hope
put your
she's.
boy Matt under the bus. If Matt were here, he'd tell you, but
He'd
he's
tell
not
ya.
here.
No, he would. He would relish in telling you. No, I think
This is a safe space because it's not
It's
like
the
you're-
internet. They're gonna kill me anyway. I think I made fun of the Haim sisters the other day, and now my internet's mad at me. But I will. I'll say it. I told a woman I hope she's barren, and I felt, and no one thought that was funny.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
When nobody's on your.
But
when
they
no-
were not. They turned on me. They were like, "Hey, oh, hey."
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, that was rough look for me. But that was, you're in your 20s.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I was rageful. I was also drinking a bunch more before I went on like liquor. I don't drink booze anymore. I drink beer. And I drink a lot of beer. But
Yeah,
I always know where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
going on stage and wishing a lady's womb to be dusty.
Yeah.
Something I forget. But yeah.
I think you'd be way more like self-defeating now. I think if things
Of
were
course,
going
that's
well,
how it
you'd be
always
like,
was
"All right,
too.
well."
Well, that's the other thing about I learned early because I stopped. Again, it hasn't been since like my 20s, so I learned it pretty early because you can't be self-deprecating and rage out on somebody.
Yeah.
Does the two dynamics. You can't be like, so yeah, I'm a piece of shit after you just like tried to alpha, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have no ground to stand on.
Yeah,
So
it's one or the other.
yes. And it's just not worth it. It's like, it's just not worth getting into that mode either, or getting so angry, you know what I mean, at somebody. But I still every now and then you hate somebody's guts, but then you're like, whatever. They'll get thrown out if I could just be like, throw them out already.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Once you lose, once you're angry, you kind of lose control. And if you lose control, you lose them.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even say I was about to tell you about maybe the highest stakes bomb is in an arena.
Let's go.
I mean, I've only done and I don't know if this is contributing. It's still a pending thing. I think it was just because I started getting my own gigs, but I hate this one fucking arena. I've done it twice now. Mohegan Sun, Connecticut. It's where the casino is, and the WNBA basketball team plays there. The Suns or whatever the fuck, I don't know, Connecticut Suns. And it's in the round, and the sound is always so fucking weird to me. It fucks me up, and now I have to walk in a circle and hear all the echoey things, so it fucks with me every time. I don't like that, and it's not like the crew's fault. I'm not blaming the sound people. It's that building for me, whatever it is. I've done bad in it. The first time I did it, I did like meh. And then the second time I did it, I just ate it, dude. I was all over the place. It was awful. It was just so bad.
In the arena.
It was like a nightmare because I was walking in this fucking circle, and you're just like talking and walking. You have no bearings in that round. So I remember I started like calling people that I know did it. And I go, what's the secret to this fucking thing? Because it's got me all loosey. It's like I'm all over the place. It's like I'm trying to dance and sing at the same time or something. Like I'm a standstill guy.
Mm-hmm. They should have had the rotating stage.
Yeah.
You're just like
exactly. But I'm like, I'm like getting winded because I'm walking. I don't walk this much on stage at all. Like in a
you
circle.
Don't walk this much at all.
4D. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Just walking out there is tough. So it's like, I just had no idea what it was. And now I'm like worried about like, am I walking too fast? Am I walking too slow? Like, and I'm saying my words all fucking wrong.
Was it
and
one
shit.
show or how many shows?
There were always one.
Yeah, but different.
But
arenas,
so I did. Tom had done that arena before. It was like maybe one of his first ones, I guess.
And you were with him.
And
then?
I was with him then. And then this was like going back to it a couple years later or something like that.
I got you.
And I was with him again. But on that run, we did like 3 different ones.
Yeah.
So like that was the first one again, or it might have been the last one actually, because the other ones were like just standard stage and the arena's there. Those were fine. It's the fucking circle shit.
Yeah.
And then I think the Mohegan Sun one was at the end because I kind of had figured it out. There was 2 before it, and then we had a flat one, which I loved, and then we had the third a round one. Because the first one I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I was lost, but it wasn't that bad. And I remember freaking out, going like, I got to figure out the like key to this round thing. So I called some people that I know did it, and they told me the secret is like there are cameras in the like 4 spots. Yeah. Play to those because they're on the Jumbotron. You're always on the Jumbotron if you're looking at those cameras, and the people are just looking at the fucking screen. Right. So I was like, oh, play to the Jumbotron. So then I get it. I go into the second one. I do good. I go, this it, dude. I got it. Because the cameras were like, like we're looking at the round right on this table. The cameras were in the flats. Found them, the little red lights. Hitting them. Punchline at the camera. I was killing it. And then we go to the Mohegan Sun. I start out. Cameras nowhere to be found. These cameras are in the corners. So it took me like, I'm lost and I can't see this shit. So I'm like looking for these cameras. So it fucked me up royally and I hated it. They put the cameras in the corners here? No one said anything about the cameras being in the corners. You think they point out the cameras to you?
I wish you said this on stage there.
Yeah, I do too, because what I was saying wasn't working.
See what I'm not seeing?
Yeah, what I was saying wasn't working, so I wish I said that too.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, so that was
Like, if you see a camera, can you clap?
yeah.
you
Well, that's I don't know if they even know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, I'm looking at.
Sounds like Chris Hansen just caught you.
Yeah, there's a camera over there. They should have had. I would have loved if it would have been a welcome sight to have Chris Hansen walk out on stage, at least point out where the cameras are.
Josh Potter, you are such a funny man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Do you got anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to plug?
Check out the Josh Potter Show every Wednesday. I tape it at the Comedy Store. It's on their Comedy Store studios, and yeah. Other than that, I have a Patreon. If you like the show, come check it out, and I hope I'm on the road where you live soon.
Hell yeah, Josh. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.